Extraterrestrial, like an extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial.
Doctor?
Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, like an extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, like an extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial.
Doctor?
Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Like I don't belong, I feel like I don't belong. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, extraterrestrial.
What we have here is a rare opportunity for me to cut loose and show you just how powerful I really am.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Get Up Your Chest, number 82. My name is Chris Jack. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys want to see more content like this, please subscribe and share. Follow me on my social links are located in my description. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100 during the cash out giveaway. Also, this Get Out Your Chest is inspired by In Real Life. Excuse me. The girls from In Real Life, that's obviously Raquel, Diego, Kat, and Amber. Their house is in the description. The room is a replay room. It's recorded, so that's in the description as well. And also, they have a YouTube channel as well. You guys can go subscribe and get their numbers up. I would greatly appreciate it, just like I'm sure they would. Now, This tone of voice is usually not my regular tone of voice. I don't know if people can tell, but right now I'm trying to maintain my temper right now. Not because of the title of this, get it off your chest. This was from yesterday. I played that clip that you guys know. Anytime I play that Justice League clip, that means something is boiling inside of me, and I'm really trying not to let loose and really speak my mind on this. I'm trying to filter my thoughts as much as possible, but it is extremely difficult today to do that. So we'll get into that. We might get into that part afterwards, but I cannot. I just don't know. I really don't know. I don't like being pushed to certain limits, and I don't like addressing things, and I don't like reacting to certain situation. Let me not address. Let me just get to the topic. Hopefully, I have calmed down since then. The title is "Mental Break from Relationships." This was what the room was inspired by yesterday. Now, when I saw the title, I was like, "Huh? What is a mental break from a relationship?" Now, everybody gave their reasonings. They saying that sometimes you're tired of doing what you're supposed to do. You're tired of being around your significant other, and it's like I need a mental break from this relationship because this is too taxing on my mental, my emotions as well. So I need to take a break. That's what mental break from relationships. Now, there was also giving, there was adding to mental break or what that means. They say if you need to, Hassan, salute to you, man. What's going on? They're saying like if you just need to go out and be by yourself and like just go to the park, go golfing, go to the spa, go shopping, something of that sort. They try to equate that to a mental break from the relationship. And that's pretty much what the room was going on. Now, I sat back for the most part to try to willfully gain information, especially since I never heard this before in pertaining to a relationship. Now, people say they need a mental day from work or a mental day from uh, other stuff outside of relationships. Well, let's talk about that today, right here, right now, since we're here. Fun fact to the girls of IRL: as much as I come to the stage, I do be wanting to chime in and contribute. But when the stage gets, and this is no slight to you guys, because you guys know I love you to death. There's no slight to you guys at all. Whatever I don't get to say on people's stages, I'll just take it to YouTube and make sure everybody gets the credit regarding sources and make sure everybody gets the shares of it. It's no different than what I do on YouTube. I was like, I got an opinion on something, otherwise I wouldn't be there. But I'm nice enough to let other people speak before me, even as far as to let people interrupt me and talk over me or just bombard. It's like, okay, it's all good. I got my own platform. I can get my shit off there. But just wanted to let you ladies know that. So, excuse me. Regarding the mental break, they were conflating mental break with a personal break. I understand a personal break to a degree. I understand a personal break. Sometimes it's like you just need time to relax. You need time to rejuvenate, time to get your energy up. I totally understand because you don't want a fire to go out in a relationship. And sometimes you just need a break. You just need a rest. That's a personal break. We get personal breaks because you're coming right back in expeditiously for the most part. Like for example, one thing that I would like to do, that one day I would do for my wife, is when stress of being a wife, being a mother gets overwhelming. And this is obviously her not carrying anything by herself. I'm being there, but it's still overwhelming to her. One day, I will do this for her. Since I'm a Hilton's member anyway, I'm going to send her to the embassy suite. I want you to check in on Friday. And I want you to um, check out Sunday afternoon. Or you need to extend a little longer, cool. That way you can enjoy the suite, you can enjoy the amenities that come with it. You can obviously you can go shopping, you can go to a spa, you can go relax. That way you have a own personal break from being a mother or being a wife. That doesn't mean you forget that you're a mother and you're a wife. That's not what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Because obviously, however you structure your relationship, said principles and foundations still need to apply. Since it's a personal break. Now, with all of that, that's what I want to do for her one day. Now, why is that? Now, why do I have a problem? Why would I not put that under mental break? Think about what you're saying. Mental break is a complete full on stop. Like, this whole thing is too much. I just need a break from this relationship. Think about how that sounds. I need a mental break from this relationship. Brain, mental, what are you thinking? What are you harvesting? Or what seed has been going through your head? Or even worse, what cancer has been growing? You want a mental break from being a significant other? From me? Or from him? Or from your husband? Or from whoever? Now, that's is a breakup to me, ladies and gentlemen. That's 100% a breakup. If you need a mental break, think about what you're saying. You're going to turn off your brain that you're a husband. You're going to turn off your brain that you're a wife. You're going to turn off the brain that you're whatever title you are to him or her. Because once that is off, it's free game. You can do whatever you want to. That's what it means to take a mental break. It's to forget the fact that you are in a relationship or a commitment with somebody else. That's what a mental break means. Now, some people could say, when you take a personal break, you said that it doesn't negate the fact that you're a significant other to the person. Exactly. Now they're gonna say, doesn't that mean to say why the same thing can't apply with mental break? Because mental break, you're telling your mind or manipulating or tricking your mind to say you're not in a relationship. So if you're not in a relationship, the same rules and guidelines do not apply. That's why the idea of mental break from a relationship, it sounds stupid if you're saying you're going to take a break and you're coming right back. That sounds stupid. Now, if you're saying if you're taking a mental break for a relationship, that's just another word saying I'm breaking up or I'm just leaving this relationship. That's what that means. So this is why people say there's no such thing as a mental break in a relationship, as in you get to come and go as you please when it's convenient. The way I see it is this: outside of a personal break, if they're gone, you're gone. So why come back? if you didn't want to leave, you shouldn't have left. Because the personal break, you can come and go as you please, and I use that usually. No, you want to go do your thing out there. You want to go be a hoe, and just go for men and women as well, because you guys already know hoe is gender neutral. You want to go out there and be a hoe and come back home and keep it. And some people are gonna say, if that's how they structure the relationship, you can't call them a hoe, bitch. If two parties don't agree to that, that's cheating. And keep in mind, the definition of a hoe means you're a promiscuous person, which also means you're in a relationship. Excuse me, a sexual relationship with no commitment to anybody, well, almost anybody. So that's what that means. Mental break means you want to be single because you're in the relationship. You're in the relationship. If you want out, you want out. You don't come and go as you please. That's not a mental breakup. That's having your cake and eat it too. So if you want to have this mental breakup, I say go right ahead. You should not be in any situation that you don't want to be in. You should not feel like you're trapped in any type of situation. But just to come and go because you can, because it's convenient for you, nah, that's some fuck shit. I don't call that. Don't, excuse me. I don't condone that. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. If you're here, you're here. If you're not here, don't come back. Straight like that. What else transpired? Not in that room. That was a good room. By the way, shout out to the girls of IRL. I will say this. When I say or do something to somebody else and that triggers a reaction, albeit that other individual is in control of how they act or how they respond to me. As factual as that is, I don't say stupid shit like, "Hey, you getting mad because what's your call? That got something to do with you. That ain't got nothing to do with me." You're deflecting from accountability. You're trying to absolve yourself from blame. If I cause you to act out of character or feel a type of way, I have to take responsibility of that as well. Am I taking full responsibility? Probably not. Although historically speaking, you can people can justify how them doing what they did is based off of what I did, and I get full blame of it, and that this and those they get scot free. God forbid if the roles reverse, um, then I have to control the motion. It's cool. What was that song a couple of years back? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. If you're going to trigger somebody, I'm not saying you may have a pleasure in doing that or not, because I don't know. Because some people do have pleasures getting people out of character. Well, those are trolls to degrees. No. Those not to a degree. Those are just flat out trolls. Now, if you're going to cause, if somebody, let me make sure I say this correctly because I know I'm gonna be asked about this, and I'm gonna tell them I stand by what I said. If you play a part in somebody's reaction, stand on that shit and stop deflecting. Don't deflect blame. Don't absolve yourself. You played a part in it. Did you play the macro part of it? No. Because at the end of the day, people are responsible for how they control themselves and what the outcomes are. Anytime I'm having a bad day, I love seeing her name in my chat. Hey Jada, how you doing? I find it disrespectful, insulting when people do this. The people that was the people who done that to me in my face, as if all shit was sweet. Is that Kofi Kingston? Damn, that's a lookalike. My bad, y'all. Shout out to Kofi Kingston. But there has been people who have done that before, and I did something in return. Did I did I show them mercy? Yes. Because all I did was hem them up. And everybody's trying to hold me back, like, hey, chill out, cool. It ain't that crucial. It's like it is to me. Because that is an insult to my fucking intelligence. Yes, I'm in full control of my actions and how I respond to people. But to say that you believe that since I'm in full control, that gives you the right to trigger something in me and be absolved of accountability, I think that's some fuck shit. You know why I think that's some fuck shit? Because when the roles were reversed, I said something, not intentionally, of course. I said or did something that triggered a response out of other people. And I had to accept that. And I got held accountable for that, whether I liked it or not. And I'm thinking growing up, that's the norm. But it seems to me, when it's convenient, motherfuckers want to act like their hands are completely absolved of everything. And also, now they're getting mad when I call them out on their shit. As if I'm the problem. I have a huge problem with that. So, moving forward, whatever reaction I have towards anybody, do yourself a favor and do not act like your hands are clean. Because I have no problem making sure your hands get dirty as well. And I really mean that shit.
Don't fucking fight with me, nigga! Rookie mistake. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Now I can continue my day with that behind me now. So And also, while we're here, now that I'm in a better space, a lot better space, one more thing before we go. Cynthia G popped up on my timeline. And I remember I was asked, I forgot how many months ago, I was challenged to watch Cynthia G and Priscilla's content on their page. Now, let me remind you guys of something. People has brought their talking points to me, and I obliterated them where they stand. With that, somebody said, I challenge you to go to the content and watch them. Now, with Cynthia, obviously she's not coming to anybody's panels that I watch. Priscilla, that's a bit different. She doesn't do that anymore. That I'm aware of, but she did do it throughout this year, and well, excuse me, earlier this year, and I want to say late last year, sometime last year, mid or late last year, she did that too. So when you go on, see, when I go on other people's channels, I'm the same as if I'm on my channel, as far as what I personally believe in and how I articulate myself. I go to other people's channel and do the exact same thing. So my content travels with me everywhere I go. And guess what? Any person that is a content contributor, content commentator, or content creator, I'm holding you to the same standards as I hold myself. Everything I say on my channel, I would take it anywhere else. So when Priscilla, and I'm gonna wrap this all up in a bow. So when Priscilla goes on other people's platforms, she's taking content that she does on her channel or her personal beliefs, her studies, she's she's well studied, ladies and gentlemen. She take that to other people's platforms as well and can proceed to educate them, whether you guys agree with what she's saying or not. So I I can say this: I don't watch Cynthia G's content because it doesn't come on my timeline outside of what happened the other day. And honestly, nothing from Priscilla's content came on my page neither, especially from her channel. I'm waiting for somebody to still send. I'll find her channel myself because I won't say that neither. So I was challenged to go to their channels and watch the content because just that way, so I'm not a victim of clips. And I said, cool. If you guys send me their channel or their streams, I'll watch it. Ask me how many people sent me something as of Saturday, December 21st, 2024 at 3:19 p.m. Central Standard Time. Ha! You guessed it, none. So Cynthia G popped up and she had her title. And albeit it blew up because of Jay Prince's commentary on it. While Jay Prince being on the stream and saying what he said, and I'm not gonna touch what JP said with the 10-foot pole on. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Cynthia G. Hold on, did the Texas win? Damn it. Um, Here's why. And also with me, well, let me tell you, let me get to this, and we'll get into why I got annoyed this morning, and I know I'm gonna get annoyed whenever I come across Princella's content. I already have an idea who Cynthia G is prior to this, and same thing with Priscilla. So It's easy for me to rest on the information that I already have as to who these people are. So in her latest stream, let me find the title because I was just watching it earlier, and of course I had to stop because once I give you a chance, unbiased, um, and you, well, let me just not hold on 1 second. Let me circle back. Okay, let me turn this out. All right. Title of the stream is "Does Religion Teach Men to Hate Women?" Call in. The fact that she has to spell hate like that shows how pussy uh, YouTube can be sometimes. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when it comes to that title, ladies and gentlemen, at the 7 minute and 45 second mark, I could debunk what she said. The number one most oppressed group of people on the planet is black women by race and gender. That's obviously not entirely true, ladies and gentlemen, but we're not going to go there because I would not engage in what she tried to do, which is a oppression Olympics, basically. So I can get that the fuck out of here. At the 9 minute mark, a lot of black women are ill equipped to deal with black men, dot, 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 because I feel like dealing with them is a cakewalk because they're so dumb. I said, okay, some things just haven't changed with this woman. 13 minute mark. The best thing you can do as a black woman is stop listening to black men. Stop listening to them. See, I would agree with that if you just tell them who to listen to then, which she barely did. But when you listen to her a little bit later, she said, I need you to listen, instead of listening to black men, I want you to listen to women who have dealt with black men so they can tell you where to go. Well, since you dealt with black men according to you, why don't you tell the black women right now who they need to listen to and tell them what they need to do? She did not present that in the stream. Well, in the upload to that 13 minute mark. Let's go to the 17 minute 3 second mark. There is no, and these are quotes, ladies and gentlemen. There is no investment in black men. That's why nobody else is investing in black men because it's a dead investment. Um, ladies and gentlemen, she has said, and also she's talking about all black men. She, for the most part, is talking about all black men because you will be able to articulate at these points of who you're talking to. See me when I before I go to some level of generalization, I have to make sure you know who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about. As they say, put a name on it. She didn't put a name on it, and later on we'll get into what she said later. So you saying black men is a bad investment? Okay, the black men that you invested in were bad investments. And I would like to ask Saint G, why did you invest into those black men when they didn't present you with a business plan to show that whatever investments that you're doing, you're going to get your ROIs? See, when I go to a bank and I want them to invest in me, I have to have a business model or a business plan to present to them, or else they're not giving me shit. So, bad you could say welfare, calling them welfare bears or whatever. I could say you're just a bank that don't know what the fuck you're doing with your money. That's who Cynthia G is, and the Cynthia G's of the world are. And what else did she say? Okay, and at the 19 minute and 30 second mark, voluntarily marriage is voluntary slavery. Um, okay, so since obviously volunteering means something you do, slavery is something you didn't ask to do, so it contradicts yourself. So that shows you're intellectually dishonest, or just an intellectual disconnection with with you, your audience, and where you're spewing this hate from. So that was um one, two, three, four, five. So, ladies and gentlemen, usually I give people three strikes. Actually, hold on real quick, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to let people know I'm on my way. So usually I give people three strikes to insult my intelligence or for me to prove them to be liars, and then after that I'm good because you have developed a level of consistency that's enough for me to form an opinion about you and stick to it. With this proves that nothing has changed. All still is the same. But I'm gonna be nice because that dog walker she did of Jay Prince. It's you talk to any individual that spewed that same information or that same rhetoric that he did. That's kind of low hanging fruit. So I expect you could to dog walk over that nonsense. But I'm gonna do you guys this because I'm gonna have fun with this. This is I subscribe to Cynthia's G new channel, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I don't know if this is her old channel. I don't know. I subscribe. So that means I'm going to, if anything, this is an all world reaction. Because, like I said, I'm not reacting to that segment between her and Jay Prince. I refuse. Um, I'm just going to start reviewing the content. And, like I said, three strike rule, and you're out. You gave me a level of enough information to show that this is consistent of who you are and what you believe. See, I don't do that. You say something one time, then that much you automatically mean. I was like, I don't got time for that one-dimensional bullshit. But three times, you get you give me three times, I'm gonna let it go. Well, I'm gonna say that's who y'all can show level consistency. In this case, I get this woman five times, and she proved that she is who she says she is. So, and people wanted me to do this to say there's a different side of Priscilla you don't know. Now regarding the abortion thing, abort all black baby boys, the contents. See, here's the thing. I debunked that earlier this year. Yeah, earlier this year, because when it comes to abortion, ladies and gentlemen, um, that's usually done in the first trimester, and you don't know the sex of excuse me, you don't know the gender of the baby until the second trimester. And 92%, excuse me, 91% of those procedures is done in the first trimester. They don't care if it identifies as a boy or if it identifies as a girl. It needs to be identified as gone. That's what they did. That's what 91% women do in the first trimester. And obviously, the third trimester is a rarity. That's why it's only 1%. So that means the remaining 8 is done in the second. And that's when you find out if it's a boy or a girl. So that way, I shot Cynthia G some bell on that just based off of numbers alone. And when I debunked that talking point. However, you're still advocating for that procedure to be done. And I also understand why people don't want to rock with her because of that, because that's wild. Especially you want to say delete the boys, especially that the boys that come from these dudes who ain't shit. I'll say if you're gonna delete them, don't stop there. Delete yourself because you shouldn't have got in bed or got involved with this person if they are of no value or lesser value. That's just a thought. So I'm glad I put this on Get It Off Your Chest. The next time I do this with Cynthia G or Priscilla for that matter, it will be an all world reaction on this page. It's completely different from the other page, which is more of a reaction to movies, music, and that type of stuff. I'll do it here. So that way, you know what? People don't believe that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I can't wait to show them I know what the fuck I'm talking about. There's a reason why I didn't care to read. I won't go there. I'm gonna slow roast that one because when I put my dick on the table and you know what? Let me calm down. So as of now, Cynthia G proved to me that she is what I always knew what the fuck she was. See, with Priscilla, ladies and gentlemen, just like Cynthia G, she's well studied. Matter of fact, I'll go far as to say she's probably more studied than Cynthia G, to be honest. And there's some things that she's going to say that's correct. And there's some things that I'm going to go ahead and there might be some things that I go ahead and say, nah, that's a contradiction. Like I used to do before, and I proved that it was proven that it was a contradiction before. But like I said, clean slate initiative, the CSI. I'm going to review her content, and I pray. And to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually, although I'm going to be unbiased, I actually pray that things change and I'm wrong, finally wrong about my takes on people. I really do. I really do. Nothing's going to bring me more joy to say, yes, I was wrong. But let's see what happens when we cross this bridge, and hopefully sooner than later. But let's go ahead and get out of here. You like the video, hit the like, dislike, hit the dislike. If you're undecided, put it in the comment. Let's chat about it. Follow me on social. At least I'll look in the description. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100 during the Cash App giveaway. Thank you for tuning in. BTSI Show, Christopher J. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.
It's a mess, but hey, don't even worry about it.